Georgia is the 8th most populated state in the country with a population of 10.2 million. The state was the 4th to join the Union on January 2nd, 1788. 15 days after New Jersey, the 3rd state, ratified the Constitution and became a state. Georgia is ranked 24th in total area and is the 3rd largest former Confederate state in the country. The state is directly ahead of North Carolina population-wise, with approximately 200,000 more residents, while Ohio is directly ahead of Georgia with 1.3 million more inhabitants. The state borders North Carolina in the northeast, South Carolina in the east, Florida in the south, Alabama in the west, and Tennessee in the northwest. Its location places it in the Eastern Time Zone. The highest point in Georgia is known as the Brasstown Bald and is located 4,784 feet above sea level. The lowest point in the state is where the state meets the Atlantic Ocean at sea level. The largest city in the state is Atlanta with a population of 460,000 and is located in the northern half of the state. Despite the relatively small population in the city itself, the entire metropolitan area has a population of 5.8 million. The second largest city is Augusta with a population of 200,000 and is located in the east along the Georgia-South Carolina border. Along with being the largest city in the state, Atlanta is also the capital of Georgia. The city is located in Fulton County, which has the largest population of all of Georgia's counties. Fulton County has a population of 1 million and is the location of the city of Atlanta as well as a large part of the metropolitan area. This county is one of the 159 counties that divide the state. Georgia has the second largest amount of counties of any state, second only to Texas. The second largest county, Gwinnett County, has a population of 880,000 and borders Fulton County in the west. The flag of Georgia consists of 2 red stripes and 1 white stripe, with a blue square in the top left corner. The state seal is inside the square surrounded by 13 stars, representing Georgia's position as one of the original 13 colonies. On the seal are 3 pillars, representing the 3 branches of government: the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The man holding a sword is defending the Constitution and its principles: wisdom, justice, and moderation. This is also the state motto of Georgia. Below the seal, the words "In God We Trust" are written. Hernando de Soto, a Spanish explorer, first explored parts of Georgia in 1540. The first European settlement in the state was founded in 1733 by British General James Oglethorpe. Following the Revolutionary War, Georgia joined the Union on January 2, 1788 and became the 4th state. By the mid-1800s, Georgia's economy was largely based on cotton and other crops produced via slave labor. In fact, by 1860, nearly 500,000 slaves were living in Georgia. When the Civil War broke out, Georgia joined its fellow southern states in seceding from the Union and joining the newly formed Confederate States of America. Because of the state's secession, many important battles occurred within its borders during the war. The first major battle of these was the Battle of Chickamauga on September 18th through 20th, 1863. This resulted in a Confederate victory and would be the second costliest battle of the war after Gettysburg. In 1864, Union General William Tecumseh Sherman invaded Georgia as part of his March to the Sea, or the Savannah Campaign. Following the Civil War, Georgia was the last Confederate state to rejoin the Union on July 15, 1870. Despite the state's turbulent history, Georgia continues to be a large producer of many agricultural goods. The state also hosts the largest airport in the nation and the world, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. So that's a brief tour of Georgia. The state has a deep-rooted history, between the early United States, joining and fighting for the Confederacy, to a large agricultural and manufacturing power in the 21st century. And as always, thanks for watching.